water curbs the appetite because the brain impulse signal for hunger and thirst is the same. There's no differential. So if you go to the refrigerator and you open it and you go, what do I want to eat? You're thirsty.
Welcome to The Nugget, the show where we talk to talented and accomplished guests and learn about the nuggets to their success in order to inspire us to pursue our goals and dreams. I'm Kara.
I'm Juanes.
And I'm JP, certified reducitarian. Right?
And today we are so pleased to welcome Daudi, the vegan guru McLean, to our
It's
show.
the guru. Hey, give thanks. Make some noise.
There's so much to say about him. So, the vegan guru is a celebrity vegan chef, entrepreneur, and restaurant owner.
Let's go.
His spaces include Too Good Veggie Kitchen and City Vegan, as well as several other businesses in West Hollywood, Florida, Memphis, Tennessee,
Yep.
and the ATL, Atlanta, Georgia.
Let's go.
He is all about growth while he shows up as the shrink. He lost 115 pounds in less than a year.
11.5 months.
Listen, we're going to talk about that. The vegan guru continues to be inspired to follow his dream to change lives 1 pound at a time.
Give
we
thanks.
Are so excited.
Thank you
to have
so
him.
much. I'm so glad to be
Welcome to
here.
the show.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
welcome,
Thank you.
welcome.
That's a great intro. I appreciate that. Love. Good spirit with that. I got some surprises. I got some things for y'all.
Already?
Yeah,
All right.
man.
What you got?
Listen, I had to bring y'all a little tasty. You know what I'm saying? I can't come in the building without no grub.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I got my esteemed colleague and partner, Miss Stacia Bonet. She gonna hook you up.
Oh, bring it. Let's,
Yeah.
Yes,
It's a little taste.
Y'all know I love this.
Okay, let me tell you what that is. Y'all got
right.
the Guru's famous chicken salad
Okay.
over kale slaw, which for my people is, coleslaw. We got the kale slaw because we kaling them.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, we ain't hurt nobody. No animals was harmed, but we
Listen.
kaling them all day.
You did not skimp on the flavor.
Come on now.
No, this is
Let's go.
this
Listen,
is really good.
Yeah. Flavorcology.
I
in
can't
effect.
believe I didn't have this until right now in life.
You know it's good when you frown.
Yo,
Mad
look.
about it.
Oh
That's
my
terrible.
goodness.
I like the crunchiness
Yeah.
on that joint.
Yeah, you got
texture is
Brussels, you
great.
got shaved Brussels, you got cabbage, you got kale. It's a cruciferous type of blend of salad, which is excellent for your male energy. You know that. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about no Viagra.
You got some hidden agenda up on this one here.
I'm
Yeah, the
into
cruciferous
this.
vegetables is very, very heart healthy and great energy for you. So yeah, that's how
long
we
does it
start
take
out.
to put that together?
Not long at all, you know what I'm saying? Again, I've been doing it for 30 years, so I don't know, I might be super fast. I might be like Flash or somebody. But nonetheless, it doesn't take long because the salad is a simple salad. You don't have chopped up onions and you don't have a bunch of other things that you have to do. It's kind of like a salad that you just season, you know what I mean? Sesame oil, olive oil, and your herbs and spices.
Kara ain't wasting no time.
Talking to y'all.
You don't need any seasoning on it. This is right.
Yeah, you don't need no dressing. I mean,
No dressing.
well, the chicken salad is a traditional chicken salad with a soy protein. You know what I'm saying? You got your celery, your relish, your scallions. That's like a traditional thing. The thing that messes people up though is they swear that it's chicken and there's no cluck. So we get thanks. Also, you eating your salad first and your raw vegetables before you eat your fiber or the proteins. It gives you natural enzymes in your system to help break down that food. So raw food is good. That's why you should eat a salad like 15, 20 minutes beforehand, and then you devour your meal. You know what I'm saying?
I have to apologize. I didn't even say thank you. I just wanted to get right into the consumption.
You was kind of quiet over there, too.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to be about it.
Give thanks.
Okay, y'all
Yeah.
are talking, but I mean, I mentioned to you before that I'm veganish, right?
Oh, okay.
I
Flexitarian, I got you.
flexitarian, as you put it. I like that word. And I eat a lot of vegan food, and this
Right.
is just different.
Come on.
This is just different.
Give thanks.
It is just satisfying in a way that somebody who's like, vegan, this is what I can't eat. You're like, look what you can eat.
Yeah.
Right? And I
Yeah.
think there's a message here where you feel like you're not missing flavors. And I
Right.
think people
It's the main
decide that
ingredient.
right?
It's the main ingredient that makes you feel that way. My main ingredient I put in the food is love. So
This
when you
guy.
start chewing and all the love just get infused in your body.
As my dad would say, you came in ringing the doorbell with your elbows.
Oh.
You came with your arms full of food for us. It was like,
I love it.
oh, look who's here.
That's wonderful.
You
Too
know?
exciting.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. The first part. Yeah.
I'm not a vegan,
Right.
but I eat vegetables. But you were saying you've never tasted anything like that before. What was it in there that hit you differently?
I say this, and I hesitate to say this, but I know that there are people who are bothered by how vegan food is a substitute for meats. And they say, oh, we've got the chicken, remove the E and whatever, and like the seitan and the things that are, looking like steak, looking like fish, and I like to think that vegan food can stand on its own and not necessarily be an imitation
Right.
of meats that we are now not eating, especially for folks who are removing the meat from their diet and they want to feel like they're not missing out, right?
Right.
But I think, you call that chicken salad, but just it can just be called deliciousness, right?
Yeah,
It doesn't even
yeah.
need to be considered like a substitute for chicken. And I think in my mind, I was just eating something delicious.
Right.
And it wasn't necessarily something that had to be familiar to me.
Well, can I jump in on that one?
Please, yeah.
I think that where the problem happens is the substitute already took place between the word meat and flesh. Meat and flesh are two different things. You just ate meat. The other thing was flesh. The chicken salad, the flesh burger, is flesh. They call it hamburger. It ain't pork. They don't even care. You see what I'm saying? It's flesh. The Bible dictionary, the definition for the word meat is seeds, nuts, legumes, whole grains, vegetables, and fruits. Like the meat of a coconut. Peel the skin off the orange. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. Give me back my word. I want meat back. It's not flesh. It's the real meat. I don't let people call my stuff fake. You know what I'm saying? I only call it chicken, though, because I want to denote the flavor, what you expect to taste. Why? Because my food is bridge food. One side of the bridge has to be in the trouble land. The other side got to be in the promised land. You feel me? And if I'm coming to my boys in the projects, you know what I'm saying, with hummus and tabbouleh, they're going to be like, tofu, what are you doing? You crazy? What's wrong with you? No, here's a bacon double cheeseburger with crispy guru bacon.
Got it.
Salt,
Oh,
pepper,
that's
ketchup.
No, I fed Tupac vegan spaghetti. Stop playing with me. No, I didn't. I fooled him. He was in the studio. I came in, I cooked. I was a known nut in the studio. You know what I'm saying? I'm there. Digital Underground is in the other side. I'm in one room. We all running into each other for 3 months every day. Da-da-da. They smell the food. He came in, he said, what's that? What's that smell good? I said, spaghetti. You want to try some? Yeah, okay. Here, made a little plate for Tupac. Gave him the spaghetti. He stood there, ate the spaghetti, ate the meatball. It's like, yo, this is the best spaghetti I ever had, man. It's amazing. Say, all that juice, you vegan now. You just ate vegan food, man. All that juice, tough guy, shooting people. Yeah, now you care for the animals. He's laughing. He's like, what? This is not, you know what I'm saying? So I make food for the meat lover. If I'm making food for the meat lover, catch that in Tandra. If you love meat, you love vegetables, grains.
Got
You see what
it.
I'm saying? If you
Got
love
it.
meat, or if you're calling it flesh, then you love animals, you're not going to eat the animals. I make food for the meat lover. You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
with that being said, we have to tell them, like City Vegan, we got the City Ribs, the City Slicker chicken sandwich. You got to give them what they're kind of looking for. And then when they taste it, they go, wait a minute, I can do this. What? This is what y'all doing? So that's the reason why we do it that way.
Let me cut in real quick.
Yes, sir.
Because I heard one term that I think should be
We
trademarked.
got it.
Don't forget your
Wow.
thought.
Thank
Don't
you.
let that.
I'm finishing my thought.
Because that food will take you off course.
It's definitely important. So, bridge food.
Yes, sir.
Did you make that up?
That's my theme, bro. Bridge food, baby.
Trademark that. Bro.
Oh, yeah. City Vegan. We was going to have a bridge, and we got the bridges of the cities in the joint usually, but we didn't get the bridge in this
Word.
one.
You gotta
But yeah,
get
the
that.
bridge
That's-
food,
that-
yeah.
Because that clicked with me.
Yes,
Because
sir.
you're talking about me.
Absolutely.
Somebody that
The reducitarian.
the reducitarian, the in-between.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Oh, we got word stood out to the building. We got word stood out to, you know what I'm saying?
You ready to spit bars, right?
Yeah, we got word stood out.
Just a whole lot of ISO boom talk. Now,
let's
this
go.
is a big deal.
Yeah.
Because there's mac and cheese on here.
Come on, bro.
And you know that's
We
a
talking
staple.
about
I'm not even
we
gonna
talking
finish my
about
sentence.
non-violent food, but the mac and
Wow,
cheese make you
that-
want to smack your grandma. It's not right.
It's not right.
It's non-violent food. What's going on? Okay, y'all got the city ribs
Okay.
with bell peppers and onions. You got the Guru's famous baked mac and cheese, the street cheeses in there, and then you got grandma's greens with ham hocks. That's ham not. You see faces, you see sit backs, you see heads turning. It's going on because them taste buds is jumping. Let's go, flavor
right.
colors.
Yeah. The
This-
mac and cheese.
This
Marcus,
plate,
I look at vegan cheese and I'm like,
3 cheeses, brother. We don't play no games. We 30 years in
I
here.
gotta know the brand. Hold
Come on, I
This
got you.
plate-
Cookbook coming out.
says, this is why he's the guru.
Here you go.
This plate says he knows what he's doing. This man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You
Give
gotta
thanks.
catch the texture
Yeah,
of the ribs.
right.
All right,
That's a
Look.
wheat
It's
protein.
important.
I'm home now.
Listen.
That's texture bread, folks.
I'm about to throw on my house shoes,
You dig?
my slippers.
Come on.
We getting comfortable in here.
I'm just curious.
Yes, sir.
How long did it take for you to lock in this mac and cheese?
He said, how long? How about 30 years? No, I'm just
Okay,
kidding.
okay.
No, I'm kidding.
I just had some real flavor.
Yes.
I love mac and
I
cheese.
was a fat, overweight doughboy. I ate everything, brother. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Grew up in the concrete jungle. Now I rule in the building. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Asphalt, bricks. Never seen a mountain. Never been on a beach. So, you know, I ate everything you could think of, and I was dang near pushing 300 pounds. The first vegan thing I made was a brownie. You know, so my first company was Innocent Treats in Atlanta, Georgia. All pastries, cheesecakes, coffee cakes, cosmic cupcakes, all kind of things like that. Because I was a doughboy, you know what I'm saying? And I made the Fluff Daddy pancakes. When I made them pancakes fluff up without milk, butter, and all the rest of that, it was over, you know what I'm saying? So now I realize I have to make sure everything tastes the way I'm used to. Because I'm not going to run around and be missing out on flavor, eating sawdust and birdseed, calling myself a vegan. It's not going to happen. Her plate was clean, folks.
want it.
Once again, she's 2 for 2.
Yeah.
You are honoring the vegetables and the fruits. You are honoring
Absolutely. Give thanks. I
And
received
thank
that.
you.
Yeah, indeed.
them.
Yeah.
Listen,
Not treating it as other.
Right.
It's an
Do you know what? You know what's really big about that? What you just said, honoring. That's deep. I never heard no one say that to me like that. I appreciate that. I'm gonna hold that one, because what has happened in my experience, like, see how y'all just tasted the food and was like, oh, that was good. I find that because I have children that was born vegan and they had friends and stuff, and I find that when you have a kid that's overweight in high school or something, or junior high school, and he's being bullied and called names and stuff because he's overweight. Like, obesity is big among children. Diabetes is in our schools and such. So when you take something like what you just ate and give it to that 300-pound kid, and you provide him a vegan a meal plan that's vegan, all of a sudden he's enjoying the food. He's losing weight. He's telling people, I'm vegan. I don't eat that. He's gaining self-esteem and confidence and all of that. 'Cause I don't eat that anymore. I eat that. Try this.
that ownership.
My kids did this. That's what I'm trying. Hey, try this
Yeah,
pizza.
that ownership.
You know, yeah. So then he's losing weight. He becomes a high school football superstar. Why? Because eating vegan food, you're gonna get in shape. You're gonna get right. You're gonna be energetic. Now kids accept him, but he doesn't reciprocate with the bullying or the anger or the negativity that he suffered. He reciprocates with love and teaching and saying, "Hey, you can be vegan too. Hey, check this out. Try this. This is great." It's a whole nother. It's anti-bullying to the whole. Just through the food, I've seen it happen. So when I do this, honoring the vegetables, honoring nature, honoring the divine, I want others to understand, if you take care of yourself, if I can get you to take care of your body, you'll think twice about hurting another body.
That's
You'll
right.
think about how you treat others. Isn't do unto others as you would have them do? Isn't that really love your neighbor as yourself? Isn't that really the thing? So how do you do that? You start with the food, with things like this that help people become better people, and then share that better thing. You know what I mean? So that touched me what you said, but it allowed me to let you know why I really do this. You know what I mean? Yeah. Give thanks.
Oh, that's great. That's great. It's like a reciprocation of natural value, you know?
Exactly.
I like that.
I was going to ask you to expand on that because you just talked about like the ownership and the practices and the language that your children have about eating a certain way and feeling a certain way. And I guess to what extent is veganism just about the food, or is veganism beyond the food? Can you talk about that a little more?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The connection, the frequency, it's beyond the food because it's plant-based food. Plants photosynthesize the sun, like, you know, they connected. The trees, they connected. Trees go through the winter, they go through the, you know, they don't complain, they bend with the, you know, they do all the, so if you look at it, it's way bigger than the food. The food is simply the starting point. You know, it's the garden. Like, you know, it's the garden. Garden of Eden, you know, the garden. The lions and the lambs laid together. You know what I mean? It wasn't about take, grab, you know what I mean? And I even teach people that as artists, we shouldn't go for all of these material things. We should really be concerned about taking our food back because that's your life, that's your source. So when you take the food back and you as one, like think of the herd. Think of the herd. The herd of zebras, they chill together. They eat the same food. They're all basically the same size. It's beyond the food. It's a lifestyle. The herd is the same size. Why? Because the zebra's natural defense mechanism against the lion is to blend. They run and they blend and then don't know which one to grab. So imagine an obese zebra at the herd. When the lions come, like, yo, hold up, yo, wait up, yo, wait up, yo, wait up. They not waiting. You eating, you are breakfast. You dig what I'm saying? So it is beyond the food. It's about a oneness. It's about a, you know, herd mentality, not no herd immunity. Common cold can't catch me. What y'all talking about? Anyway.
I'm excited.
I had to write that down.
I'm excited.
Because I teach people, you know, become avid grocery hunters because they say veganism is expensive. Well, it is if you are a hoarder or a mass shopper who goes out and spends all this money on food, fill up your cupboard, you fill up your refrigerator, a lot of your flesh gets freezer burned, like about 60%. This is facts. Your cupboard, your crackers, all that cereal, all that gets stale because you got, you know, bought so much you can't even, because you running around here feeling like you're empty if your refrigerator is empty. No, bro, stop it. A lion does not have a refrigerator. Like we talked about the zebra. He grabs the zebra, chomps it up. Don't go in the refrigerator. Let's go shopping. Let's go to the market 3 times a week. Let's meet our people. Let's meet
Change
the other
your lifestyle around.
Let's talk to the, oh, hey, you vegan? You go, oh. Let's make sure our refrigerators stay empty. Why? Because the food is not in that, it's in us. And it's giving us life. You know what I'm saying? And giving us energy. And we're now saving money. It ain't as expensive as you thought.
I feel a way when I like throw out my wilted bag of spinach. Like,
There you
"Dad,
go.
$4 in the fridge.
There you go.
In the garbage, rather. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Dessert.
the famous guru coffee cake,
Thank
folks.
you.
We
I
usually
will just get
we
right
do that
on
with coffees and cream. We make that a little special, you know what I'm saying? But I had a little something I wanted you to at least feel some of the energy. No refined sugar, no butter, no milk.
What's holding this together?
What's holding it together? Love? No, I'm just playing.
That's evident.
Now, I'm the type to smell my food.
The love is evident up in here.
That just like brings me into the whole experience.
Y'all smell that?
You
Yo,
know,
I need this. I need my money
gotta
on the smell phone. Y'all need the smell TV and the smell phone. And I want my dog.
I have something to say about this in particular. When I first started trying vegan treats, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, you started with brownies, right?
Right.
The biggest problem I had with vegan baked goods is that they would substitute a lot of the ingredients with just more sugar. They would pack it with sugar.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I feel like my teeth are just rotting. And I'm
Right.
like, how is this better?
Right.
Right? Shwaness was talking about, you know, okay,
Oh, yeah.
how much of this is better? Okay, yes, it's vegan, but is it still good?
Right.
And some people have, there's a cross signal
Right.
there.
Oreos
Not
are vegan. Potato chips are vegan. You
know?
could be a junk
So you
food
gotta be
vegan all
clear.
day long. Yeah.
Exactly.
My man.
Exactly.
So what JP was asking is healthy vegan and healthy eating the same thing?
I think if you're a healthy vegan, then you're healthy, then you're eating healthy. If you're a healthy vegan, then you're eating healthy. You feel what I'm saying? But you can
Specifically a
eat
healthy
healthy and not be vegan. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you can eat conscious veg, make sure you're getting your food combinations properly. It's very important for our people to learn food combination. You feel me? Not to eat at certain times. Like, for example, your body's cleansing from 9 to, let's say, 9 at night to 12 in the afternoon. So early in the rising, you should have a fresh squeezed juice or something raw or a salad or fruit or something. You know what I mean? Nothing that's food before 12 noon. Then at 12, you start with your salad or whatever, and then you eat your lunch or whatever the case may be. Food combination, meaning also on the plate. If you eat melons, you're not supposed to eat anything else with melons. You know how they have a melon salad and they have strawberries and that? They're messing you up. Some people go, oh, I can't eat tofu because it gives me gas. I be bloated. But you just ate melons, a cheeseburger, some ice cream, and then the tofu. You saying the tofu got you bloated and I can't do that.
You spend knowledge.
It's about food combination, learning how to, make sure you got your vegetables, your protein, and your starch. And also you drink water when you drink water and you eat food when you eat food. You do not eat and drink at the same time. So these are some things that, I talk about in my book, The Vegan Guru, How I Lost 115 pounds, 11.5 months.
So let's get into that. This was, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That was a treat.
Welcome.
I didn't want to talk to y'all while I was eating that cake. Y'all can say whatever you need. That was taking my time.
Give thanks.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Thank
That
you.
was a treat.
I will be at City Vegan.
City Vegan.
City
Flies
Vegan.
food in the
I will
city.
be at
Brooklyn,
City Vegan.
Flatbush.
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's
one
dope.
of the biggest things about all of this is learning how to eat. I think everyone's relearning that. Every day you're finding out what was good yesterday isn't good today. What was good today isn't good tomorrow, right? And so as a chef, you're talking about taking the food back, taking the word meat back. That includes sourcing. In your work, how has that aspect changed? Like finding actual good sources of food as
That's a
opposed
good
to
question.
Fruits with all kinds of waxing and
Yeah, that's a good question.
pesticides on it.
Produce side, we do all organic as much as possible. And then if it's not organic, it's a particular fruit that can survive, like an avocado with the skin and so on and so forth. That's a great question. And I have a great answer. I'm the guru. 30 years with the same supplier, my G.
That's
when they
what I'm
was in a
talking
corner
about.
store with no space. They have the whole block supply that goes all over the world, all over the country with the best textured proteins, wheat protein, soy protein. I've been working with the same people for 30 years.
That's amazing.
I'm destined for what I do. I'm here, I'm in it, it's my time. I'm LeBron James in this game and nobody can stop me. And I'm really, I'm like, it's just that time. I'm a perfect storm. Everything has lined up for me. And I've been patient. I didn't step on nobody on the way. That's one of my son's lyrics. Been patient, I ain't step on cats. And it's 30 years.
Nice.
Wow.
And are you guys using, some of the latest technologies with vertical farming, aquaponics? Are you guys getting into that? Like just owning the production?
I'm looking to get into that.
Okay.
I haven't gotten into that yet. One of the things for me has been, like, I showed you the thing where Cedric was like, we got a TV, we talking about doing this TV show. I mean, they've been trying to get me on TV for years, and it's just been different things. So I'm a spirit being, so, I kind of, I went off the grid with my family. I went to Tennessee mountains. I meditated in mountain lion caves. I walked 3 miles to the creek to get gallons of 5-gallon water jugs every day. My son was the fire boy, did a fire every night. We had the
Rocky
tents
Balboa.
by the
Training for the fight.
the whole bees live with us in the trees right next to it. I mean, I did all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It got me into a mode where I'm so comfortable with the flow. And it's time now. You know what I'm saying? I'm right at that moment where everything has come to a certain point and I'm here to serve and do what I'm meant to do. You know what I mean?
Your energy is just wonderful. So
Give thanks.
anything you're sharing, we're like eating it up.
Give thanks. Well, hey, I'm a chef. You got to eat up what I put on the table.
And literally.
Yo, the metaphors are crazy.
Give
Bars
thanks.
all over the place.
Oh, man, I started as a producer. That's how I became a celebrity chef. I forgot about that part. I was a fireman in New York. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I used to bring my equipment to work. And I had one ear in the headphone with one ear out for the alarm. You know what I'm saying? Working on music. So I took a vacation. I went out to Cali. I had some connects. I met with some cats. They didn't let me leave. They gave me $150K. Warner Chappell Music, singer, songwriter, producer, me.
Look at that.
I went with a bunch of songs. I had like 300 songs. They gave me $25K. They wouldn't let me out the office. $25K. I came back. I did a leave of absence. I was making $30,000 at the time. They gave me $25K for my songs.
Right.
I came back to the firehouse and said, "Hey guys, I need a year leave of absence. I'm dealing with some issues. I was way overweight. I was dealing with depression. My nephew had got murdered. He was 21, and I gained weight.
sorry.
In Mount Vernon, and I gained weight and stuff, and I was depressed. But something, I always knew there was something I was meant to do musically. I brought up with the music in my life, my family, and so on. So I went out and I landed that publishing deal with Warner Chappell Music. Shout out to Warner Chappell Music. Changed my life. Went to Cali. And that's when I lost the weight. Of course, my manager was a vegetarian, introduced me to Rice Dream instead of milk. And I had a Dr. Sebi pamphlet. Got a Dr. Sebi pamphlet while I was dating at 300 pounds. And I said, I'm not reading that. Put it down. Let's go to Krispy Kreme. I wasn't ready. I met a producer, a manager. His name was Smooth. He was a slim, tall, slim guy. And he said to me, "Hey, we're going to the store." So we went to the store. He pulled out his license for something. And I saw his license. His face was this big. And his license, "Hey, who's down on the license? What are you doing?" So that's me. "What?" I said, "Yeah, I was over 300 pounds. Are you kidding me?" So what happened? He said, "I drank water, man. I had, do a little bit. I wasn't eating the food. I drank water and ate the vegetables." Where's the water aisle? We in route. Give me the water right now. I went and got a gallon of water, never separated from my hand. 11.5 months later, walking the mountain, drinking the water, which is #1 fat burner, #1 energy builder. Water. Drinking the water. Also, if you drink a gallon of water in 30 days, it's impossible for you to have high blood pressure. These are facts. I'm drinking the water. I'm hitting this mountain. I start doing pull-ups, push-ups, New York. Start acting like I'm on the street like, and I'm doing it natural. Yeah. And I never went to a gym, no gym required. Man, shrunk. I changed, but now I'm in the music industry and I'm doing music and I'm doing I'm producing people. People were coming to my studio to hear me talk. I'm a crazy dude. I lost the weight. I'm like this minister of food or something. My mom named me.
Can I ask one thing? So
go ahead.
While you were working out and drinking were you vegan yet?
Yeah, I turned vegan.
I turned
vegan. I drank the water for a week from this guy. When he told me that, I lost 13 pounds in that week. I wasn't vegan. Mm-hmm. I just drank the water. Water curbs the appetite because the brain impulse signal for hunger and thirst is the same. There's no differential. So if you go to the refrigerator and you open it and you go, what do I want to eat? You're thirsty. The lion don't go, what do I want, zebra or do I want deer? No, it grabs whatever it can grab, whatever's limping next to it. You feel me? It's hungry. Yeah. It's going to eat. Yeah. If you're hungry, you're going to eat. If you open, what do I want? You're thirsty. If you get your proper amount, a gallon of water, if you get your water in, it's like a chore though. You got to do water like you're doing push-ups.
Yeah, man.
If you drink water when you're thirsty, it's facts. The average person who drinks water when they're thirsty is one step away from dehydration. That's a fact. Mm-hmm. You can't drink when you're thirsty. You have to drink as a
regularly.
Chore. Like one of these right here, you drink 2 of these. Drink one early in the day, drink another one. Then if you have fresh squeezed juice, if you have tea, if you have that all adds to your water too. Mm-hmm. So you're going to get your water if you get at least 2 of those in. You're going to get it in. Now watch what's going to happen.
Look at me. You still need more water. Yeah. I don't want to hear it.
I drink tea all day and you get on my case.
Watch what's going to happen though. Skin crazy.
Yeah, your skin looks
mad. Really, they tell me that all the time. I don't know. Your skin is the largest organ on the body. I just told you, your tongue, taste buds are new 2 weeks. Your skin is new every 1 week. Get a pimple, drink a lot of water, it's gone. Cut yourself, it's gone. Every cell in your eyes are new every 4 months.
I didn't know that.
Acquired taste is because your taste buds are new every 2 weeks. You start eating something and keep eating it, you're gonna love it. Period. Your heart, brand new every 6 months. Every cell in your heart. That's why they say when you're plant-based, 99.9% impossible to have a heart attack or heart disease. Wow. You see what I'm saying? So your bones also, every 1 to 3 years, depending on the person, every bone marrow, all made of cells is brand new. So now, how do you want to build yourself? Do you want to build with straws, sticks, or bricks? We use nature's natural bricks. You know what I'm saying? I'm a vegan gorilla.
Are you enjoying the conversation? Please like and subscribe to our channel. Be sure to hit the bell for notifications and be the first to know when new episodes drop. Do you have any nuggets of wisdom to share? We'd love to hear from you on the nuggets you've learned. Please comment below.
Do you have an audio podcast? Are you looking to grow your audience by expanding into video? Partner with Prosper Digital TV, a virtual and full-service video production company. with a dedicated team ready to expand your podcast into video. Visit www.prosperdigital.tv or call 718-622-0062 to get started today.
Look at
This
this.
is
Like,
very
for real.
important information.
Yeah.
Like when people see this, then you can see the value
Yeah.
of the human body, and then you
Right.
start to value the next person. the
Fearfully
next-
and wonderfully made,
Yeah.
it says in the scripture. Your body heals itself, bro.
There is one thing though
Yes, sir.
that I've heard from one little bird about how difficult it is to get into the practice of drinking water regularly, specifically in New York.
Right.
The average person drinking water this much in New York City is hard to find a restaurant.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, but this is
And
what
so,
happens.
Yeah, I'd like to
When you start,
enlighten for
when
them.
you start, you're
Yeah.
gonna go. You're gonna go. You're gonna
Yeah.
go. But after a week, 2 weeks of you getting your water, your body regulate. You're gonna go the same time every day. You're gonna know, and you're gonna go every day the same time, bro. I swear to you, I kid you not. You're gonna be regular too with the plant-based for your movements, because you need that. You gotta flush. Man, you got people who ain't went to the bathroom in weeks, 2 weeks. You should walk around. What's going on? And they don't understand how detrimental the stress level that comes from that and causes disease and causes your life to,
Because it's just festering. Yeah.
man, to be
got you.
stressful. So it's important to start with the water because your body's made up of like 80% water. It's important to get used to that.
I have so much respect for how you are so aware of what the body's asking for, right? And talking about the organs and like the turnover time. And I
Right.
think just when you have that information and you know what your body's asking for, it makes it easier to give it to your body. And I felt you cutting your
Absolutely.
eyes at me when we talked about that water too. They get on me about not drinking water. I'm terrible about
Right.
it. So one of the things I have to tell myself, for anyone else who's listening that doesn't like to drink water, I feel your struggle. Just saying. But also, I have to tell myself, like, I don't want the water, but I have to give it to my body. I almost have to
Right.
separate myself
There you
Yes.
because I don't have the chance to be going
It's
to
a
the
chore.
bathroom all day long.
It's
like you
a
said,
chore.
when I say, like, oh, but my heart needs it, my kidneys needs it, then it makes me want to give it to my body.
Right.
I'm working on that.
Okay.
That's a good. Like, how do you make yourself want water? Like,
Okay, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna become addicted to the water.
okay.
Drink it for a week, 2 weeks. You're gonna be, where's my water? I gotta get my water in. Your body is going to be dependent and addicted to getting your alkaline water in. And about going to the bathroom and using, understand something. Okay, I'm trying to say this in the slickest way I can. You don't get big muscles without working the
Working
muscle.
out for sure.
Water is gonna increase. Boy, you go to the bathroom, that's you working that. You working that. You dig what I'm saying? You working that energy, both energies. So now water is your blood. What happens when you get aroused or when you get in a situation? It's blood flow. It's all blood flow. Viagra, we don't need y'all. Understand that you are actually flushing and doing something beneficial to your organs and your whole body.
Is there some things you do? Like I drink water daily, but sometimes like I get caught up in my work and I just forget. I'm in front of the computer. I have like this filtration, and it doesn't taste as good. I don't drink soda or anything like that.
Right.
It's not always an enjoyable tasting in my mouth.
Right.
Is there things that you do that you're like,
I
yo,
just use Alkaline, the best water I
Okay.
can, that it tastes good to me. I ain't
Okay.
gonna give y'all no shout out because you ain't give me no dough yet.
for sure. So do you like, is that alkaline water or do you like this? Like you could add some alkaline to the water.
Yeah, you can
know what I'm
alkaline your
saying?
water, yeah,
Yeah.
with
So
lemon and
if
so
I'm
on.
drinking just straight water every day, I'm
You
just
can add
like,
some lemon to it.
okay.
Yeah.
Because I
and
know
you could-
sometimes I add a little
You
fruit.
can add a little
to try
lemon. You
and-
can add a little maple syrup. Maple syrup will increase your
Okay,
enzymes.
okay. Hit me, hit
and
me,
your
hit me.
electrolytes.
Okay.
With a little maple syrup, a little lemon. It's like a light lemonade.
Okay,
it's gonna be
okay.
straight.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
that
But
makes
as you drinking
that makes
it-
a difference though. Because if
Yeah.
I'm drinking just
Yeah.
straight water
Right.
the whole like.
but
from
you
morning
get
to
addicted
day.
even doing what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
can get your water in with the lemon and with the as you do that, you'll find like I don't have lemon, you'll get your water and be like, oh man, that water was so good. And
Yeah.
it'll start to change in your
Okay.
life. I swear to you.
You're not
Okay.
just the chef, man. You're a teacher.
I'm the guru. It's
Shout
the
out-
guru.
Yeah.
I
It's not a
have
game.
I have to say shout out to the teachers because it was actually my 8th grade teacher who told me the first thing you should have when you wake up is water.
Absolutely.
Okay, you
I
second
said that when you
Miss
when
Straker,
you-
shout out to Miss Straker.
Give thanks, yeah.
Yeah.
When you're in the cleanse mode, that's what you want to do. You want to get up, you want to have water, you want to have a supplement. I use a barley green supplement, which is
what?
barley green, barley Life Extra. If you want to check it out, 1 teaspoon is equivalent to 2 heads of broccoli or 2 heads of a leafy vegetable. You add it to 4 to 6 ounces of water, stir it up, or juice, apple juice, fresh squeeze, no orange, no acidic, because that'll kill the enzymes.
Okay.
Once the water hits it, the enzymes are activated, take it down, gorilla food. Forget about it.
Yo,
at
you
that.
ain't saying nothing but a word.
I'm trying to take the
Right?
notes, bro. I'm trying
I'm
to take the notes. I'm trying to take the notes, and I can't take the notes.
I can't
I'm
write-
like,
I got
I'm like
can't write
barley
fast
green,
enough.
46 ounces. I'm like,
I'm
trying
glad
to.
this is being recorded.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to take the notes because
Yeah.
I do.
Look back.
I do have water because I know I work some crazy hours.
Yeah,
And
your skin looks
get about,
amazing.
Thank you.
Give thanks.
I sleep about 5 hours
Yeah.
a day. I
Yeah.
can't get to, like, for me, I try to
Right.
take a little nap.
But you
if
good
I
with
can.
5. You good with 5.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, my hours are crazy.
Right.
And I have to have water.
Yes.
I need more water.
Right,
But
okay.
I'm just trying to figure, okay, what is that? You know what I'm saying? You're the
Yeah.
Jordan of this joint, right? So you know, this is a little bit of thing.
I know exactly what you're going
You know
through.
what I mean? So I need a little.
Yeah, I've been there.
Okay.
Like I said, that's why I always tell people it's a chore.
Can I ask you to touch on
Yes.
something? So, just so you know, as far as us being your hosts and sharing this conversation with you, we are at different eating plans, I'll
Right.
say, right? So, I expect,
I'm glad
what
you
am I,
said eating plans.
flexitarian?
Thank you so much.
And what's your status as far as your eating plan?
Oh, reducitarian.
Reducitarian.
Yeah, reducing the amount of certain things, reducing the sugar,
Yes.
reducing red meat.
I love
Just
that you
getting
said
there.
that.
And then what would
I'm
you say?
just whatever's healthy and tastes good. So everything
Conscious
I just
eater?
ate, I'm a conscious eater.
Yeah, okay.
I like to eat organic.
Okay.
Everything I just ate that you put in front of us,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that tastes good.
Right.
If all that's healthy, what I'm gonna do is screen for health. I'm
Right.
like, is that healthy? Is that
Right.
sauce healthy? I'm like, and
Right.
if all that's healthy, we have a date. You know what I'm
Give
saying? I'm
thanks.
like, I'm
Yeah.
coming back.
Right.
It's an experience.
Because it's
Yes.
an experience.
Yeah.
I'm more looking at it from a place of like conscious eating.
Beautiful.
Because I look at the menu, I'm like, okay, well, this ain't nothing but sugar.
Right.
When I look through when I go to the grocery
Right.
store,
Yeah.
sometimes I'm a little crazy because I'm spending like 15 minutes just reading the ingredients.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
like, this is all fats, this is carbo, this is
Right.
this is saturated fat.
Yeah.
I'm just like, that ain't gonna help me much.
Right.
So
Right.
Right.
if it's good, if it's healthy,
Right.
I'm locked and loaded.
Yeah, and I like that you use eating plan because I don't use the word diet because I changed from a diet to a live it. You feel me? When I stopped putting death into my body and putting those things that was alive, always in my book I use eating plan as opposed to
Oh,
diet.
cool. And I
Yeah,
haven't
so-
read your book yet,
No,
which
no,
I
no,
will
no, no.
get.
I appreciate that.
And I wanted
you
to ask you
picked that.
about that too, because I'm curious to know what kind of reception have you had when you share your principles with people who.
Oh man, same thing y'all doing right now, in the right place with the right information, fulfilling my purpose. Like I met a lady particularly in Atlanta who I was looking at a restaurant spot in Atlanta, and I went, and that day was the year anniversary of her brother passing, and she was actually kind of selling the restaurant because that it's been so hard for her by herself. And when she found out I was the guru and I was vegan, and she started asking me questions, and we started talking, bro. It went all the way to to her brother being right there with us, and this energy and just the vibe. You know what I mean? So I'm just like the flute. You know what I mean? I'm just the fruit. I ain't the fingers. I ain't the breath flow. I'm just the fruit. And Most High just use me and do a little melody, and we
right.
rock and roll. He bars.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Okay.
I'm taking this
Exactly.
in too because I find that when I share my veganish flexitarian preferences, I get a mixture of responses. Some
Right.
people are like, "But you mean you don't want this glazed ham?"
Right. Yeah.
And then
Ooh, I
whatever
do a
else.
pineapple. I do
Oh.
a pineapple glazed ham.
It's
Yeah.
perfect. I was curious. Do you find that like certain groups of people are more or less receptive to what you share? Like I find that younger people are more receptive to
Yeah.
me introducing vegan
Yeah.
options to them and considering that lifestyle,
Yeah,
right?
Because
So how does it
it's
go?
been trending for about 20 years.
And then also I find much older people are like, dang, I've got this and this and this going on and a
Right.
plant-based diet. My doctor keeps telling me, my friends keep telling me
Right.
will help
Yeah.
that. So what do you find?
Well, we do healing missions like that. And I had a client, Kevin King from the Green Bay Packers' dad. What up, Mr. King? And we worked with him for 3 weeks. He hadn't been able to sleep. He had problems walking. He had pain in his stomach every day from day one when I came and fed him. His pain went away. In 2 or 3 days, he was outside. He was on his bike. 3 weeks, he was driving around by himself. He had done that in years. Different things, he lost weight, all off the plant-based food. And just had a heart attack. He had diabetes, a couple of little, things that, were serious. And so we do this. We work with, families, we work with, and that's a healing mission that we do. How do people respond? I find that younger people are very more receptive, like you said, but the older people, for where I'm at this time, it's a green light. When you get the opportunity, I'm about to do Fabio's mom, Fabio and Louis Peso. Their mom has this little issue and reach out. I'm about to get with him, get calls all the time, from, I've been in the celebrity game for a long time. But like I said, my main celebrity is my mom's. You know what I'm saying? Turned her vegan at 70, put a cane down, lost 70 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Boss. and she's amazing, 93 right now. So to me, helping family, you know what I mean? Like when you guys taste this, you're gonna have an aunt, you might have an uncle, you might have an obese cousin, you know what I mean? When you taste it, you go, wait a minute, you can eat this, yo man, try this. And they just simply start eating the food. That's the beginning of a whole transformation in the healing in their life. So yeah, I get it on both sides, a good response.
I think sometimes we have impact things in us, because you said you were 300 pounds.
Dang there.
Right?
Yeah.
Shifted.
Right.
What would you attribute that to if you look at your roots? It's like
the shift.
The shift. How
it's
did
my
the
mom
shift
all day.
come about? Yeah.
I had grief. I had death in the family when I was overweight, my nephew. But the thing is, the training and what I was taught, my mom's a prayer warrior. Mom always prayed. My mom always told me, remember your source of strength. I said, what's my source of strength? I'm like 5 years old. She said, the Most High is your source of strength. My name is Daudi, which is Swahili for David. My dad named me after King Daudi in the scripture, literally. Okay. And my mom told me, I'm the youngest of 5 boys. She said, your dad named you specifically after the king in the Bible, who was an honest man, a man after God's own heart. Because I told my mom I didn't like the name David when I was little, because everybody in school had the name David, and they didn't look like me. It's like, why can't my name be Terrell or Kashif or something like that? What's going on? I'm 5 years old. I swear to you, I'm 5 years old saying this to my mother. She sat me down and told me that story about my dad naming me. You know what I'm saying? So when she told me that at 5, I took that. I said, what? I slay giants? I'm a man after God's own heart. So my mom has been that thing. So when I started doing the vegan food and she tasted my food, she said, boy, you a minister of food. I kid you not. You a minister of food.
She named you.
I kid you not, bro. This is way back when I said, Mom, you don't understand. She said, you got me. I never even was a cook. You got me cooking for my older friends and telling them, why you gonna put something dead in your body? Da-da-da. She's 75, cooking for her friend to church, the mothers in the church and all that. You know what I mean? I got to spend, the rest of their time with them and show them that they're baby boy, dish some things, make some things happen. So that's what I'm on, give thanks.
You have so much to be proud of. I mean, I was just curious to know too, like, I guess, what are your favorite dishes to make for people?
I would say my 3-cheese spinach lasagna is very, very, I'm excited about making that because I created the ricotta cheese and Magic Johnson's favorite food. You're looking down at me, I'm looking straight up. It's like, bro, I don't care that it's vegan. It don't matter that it's healthy. I don't care. He said it's the best lasagna I ever had, period.
Wow.
He's my dude, and I did some work with him and his, establishment in LA. The lasagna has got the most stories. Like, it's really one of those. Because, it got everything. You got the meat, the savory, you got the sauce, then you got cheese, you got pasta. So you kind of like get everything in that joint. I know I'm making you hungry, but it's all good.
You got the right crowd. You got the right crowd, that's for sure.
No, I can second that because the best lasagna I've had was like an eggplant lasagna. It was like, I don't even think I've had meat-based lasagna since then.
Okay, yeah.
Which is crazy. In doing this transformation, I've left pasta behind naturally, though.
Right.
A lot of the things I've left behind, I didn't have to force myself to. Attribute that to the water. Right. Those cravings go down.
Right.
And certain things just aren't as pressing,
Right.
So I like that.
Give thanks.
You mentioned about food combination.
Yeah.
Can you just give us a little bit of education on what is food combination?
Food combination, I'll give you a simple one, is you don't eat and drink at the same time.
Why don't you do that?
Food combination. If you had like that plate of food that you had today, right? Put it here, you're about to eat it. pour water on it and then eat it? What would your food taste? What would your mac and cheese taste like if you pour water on it? Wouldn't be tasty. You wouldn't have vibration that you get from eating, because eating is eating, drinking is drinking. When you eat food, there are enzymes in your saliva that begin to break down fiber in your mouth. Then when you swallow, the acids in your stomach activate to start to break down that food. What happens if you put water in with the acid? You dilute the concentration, you dilute the power, you water it down. You know what I'm saying? And so now it's not digesting, it's floating around in water and acid that can't really make its move, make things happen the way it's supposed to. So now you feel bloated, you feel stuff going on. Some people are so used to doing it, they don't realize what they're feeling until they start eating the right way and go, I feel so great. I've been eating like this for a week, I feel amazing. Because you were doing something you was accustomed to that was not good. Drink 30 minutes to an hour before you eat or an hour after you eat. So it's two separate things that's taking place. I never drink with my food. They come, we like water at the restaurant. No, I'm here to eat, not drink. You know what I'm saying? So that's a simple one for people. And then as you get into your food, now you start dealing with your proteins, your vegetables. Look, cooked vegetables, cooked protein, raw vegetables, salad. So now you want to combine that. If you're eating a salad, you want to eat the salad first. You want to let the salad and you want to chew like a cow. You want to chew for a while. We don't do that. We inhale the food.
I do.
Chew like a cow do. Chew your vegetables, your salad, then swallow and let it go inside and let those enzymes get in the body. Now it saves your enzymes that are already there, because now you've added enzymes that will help break down your burger your French fries is about to come down. You feel me? And you're not taking away from yourself, which the itis is what debilitates you when you eat certain foods. You debilitate your enzymes, you didn't combinate. Your body has to anesthetize you or put you under natural anesthesia. Your body has to put you to sleep to save your life.
Look at that.
Do you know itis saves your life? Like if I put you under anesthesia, I could cut your heart out and show everybody you're beaten, put it back in, and you'll live, right? Because you was under anesthesia. If you was awake and I cut your heart out, there's no hope for you. Your body puts you naturally to sleep. All of that stuff from Thanksgiving, if your body don't put you to sleep, you're gonna die. You're gonna have a heart. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna break down. It has to anesthetize you,
right?
And you go to sleep, and now your enzymes, your immune system goes into your intestines and starts working. That's why you sleep. Starts working. Let's get this poison out of here. Oh my God, what did they do to us?
It's so interesting. We're socialized to have these issues, right? Like we're socialized, like you said, to have a drink with our meal. We're socialized to
rush your meal. You know, your life is according to how you work, and instead of how you work being according to how you live.
Look at that.
And I love how
that's the truth. It becomes real simple. Like, remember I told you your bones are brand new every 1 to 3 years. Imagine being 5 years vegan, plant-based. Imagine the difference in who you really are at that point. And now it's not just physical. We talked about this. It becomes a frequency. So your knowledge you start to see and look at things and question certain things and be like, why do they put milk in breadcrumbs? What's the purpose? They even have jumped on the vegan bandwagon in these, Murder King and McMurder and all these fast food places. Jack in the Box, Jack's ass is in the box. Pardon me. But, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look at what they've done. They've taken the food, but they're giving you a plant-based burger with cheese on it.
Yo, but I guess this is a good question. To what degree? Because it's like I had a Beyond Burger. It ain't nothing good up in that joint.
Uh-huh.
I'll be honest with you. I was like, I could feel it. I could put anything. I put a cheese, all that. But you're going beyond. There's a level of conscious eating that you're doing that's intriguing to me. Putting everything together, there's a conscious awareness of what works and what doesn't work.
I think it's the experience, the 30 years of doing this. Yeah.
Do you give suggestions on the types of groceries that people can buy? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because just like with the baked goods that had all that sugar, but they had this, vegan plastered everywhere.
Right.
I feel the same way about some of the vegan options
Right.
at the grocery store.
Right.
I'm buying these things that I can't produce myself.
Yeah.
They're coming from some lab or something.
Right. There's
And
certain
it's like,
ones
I don't
that
want to depend on this. What is this weird thing that
Right.
somebody made and now I have to buy it?
Right.
'cause I'm
Without
vegan?
naming
Like,
names, there's some out there that are terrible that's been there for a while. Shoot, I shouldn't name your name. But anyway, my clients, I give them a whole Trader Joe's and Whole Foods.
That's amazing.
Avid grocery hunter. You can't get everything from one spot.
Right.
Because Whole Paycheck will catch you out there. When you go to Whole Paycheck, they're the premier vegan, spot for your local, grab the things you need, condiments, different non-MSG seasonings, the things that we use, herb seasonings and stuff. Other things that are normal or every day, I can show you where you can get it from ShopRite, wherever's cheaper. Wherever you can get these vegetables, Trader Joe's is usually where I always get my produce, for normal, this is non-commercial restaurant thing.
Right.
And so I definitely give them the option. This is what I use. This is what you use for this. This is what you use. I mean, I do the classes. I do the vegan alternative meal plans, vamp with the vegan gurus, vegan alternative meal
Look at
plans.
that.
So so what they deliver to.
Here we go.
They deliver to your I told you I was all music. I mean, that's what I did. They come to your home. You have your meals, you just eat and eat. Then we break down if a client wants to do it for 30 days and they love this and they love that. We tell them, look, this is how you can do that. This is how you can get that. This is what you would use, and so on. And then I have consultations where they can do virtual classes with me and so on and so forth.
I feel an app coming along.
Yeah,
Develop an app.
Yeah, absolutely.
To get this all out.
Like I said, I'm smoldering. I'm so brand new, but yet it's so experienced. It's a wonderful thing. You know what I mean?
Now, all you gotta do
I'm
is
loving
plug
it.
in.
Yeah, because again, they've been constantly at me for this show, but I think the Most High allowed me to take the road that I took so that now when I do what I do, I can get this education now. I can really show people a platform that's way different from just a cooking show, but kind of has these other elements that they go, what's going on? You know what I mean? I've just been in that mode where I've got the right partners. I've been down some roads that was dead ends. You know what I'm saying? I've had some disappointments. You know what I mean? But at this stage where I'm at now, sky is no limit. So I'm really,
I love that.
Fully there.
Can I give you a term and just ask your thoughts on it? So
Yeah.
you mentioned Dr. Sebi and Alkaline. Can
Yes.
you touch on that? Just what are your thoughts on, I guess, that degree of veganism?
Okay, so like I said, it always goes back to the bridge for me. You feel me? That bridge food, getting you out of the trouble land and over the promised land. If I can educate you on these levels, when you get there, your body's gonna talk to you. You're gonna hear your body talking. You're gonna know. You're gonna feel things. And then I encourage you to go ahead and try raw if you want. Go raw for a week, 2 weeks. See what it feels like. Some people go ITAL, vegan, like Alkaline, where they just doing rice, beans, stew, veggies, and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Some meat substitutes too, or some plant-based proteins. I can help you get there. You know what I mean? But if you jump and go there, I don't recommend that type of leap. I recommend take the bridge. You know what I'm saying? You good. Take the bridge. You'll be all right. Because that leap is going to go, oh, I couldn't do that. And you're going to start and you're going to be you're going to be crazy. I've heard it too many times. But then when I get to work with them, wait a minute. Hey, hold up. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I handle that situation.
Nice,
Thank you. It reminds me of what we were saying earlier. Like certain, I guess, degrees of veganism make people think of what they can't eat. But you, as the guru, you come in and show people what they can eat.
Exactly.
And it's delicious.
Absolutely.
And thank you again.
That's the difference. Yeah.
What are some nuggets you would
I
like
like
to
that
leave
nugget
on the
name
table?
too. I forgot to tell you on that. I'm digging the nuggets.
Boss.
We're going to have to do some nuggets, some nugget thing in honor of the nugget crew, right?
Sure, for sure. We
On the
appreciate
menu,
that.
we're gonna hook that up.
Bring it.
Yeah,
Bring
yeah,
it, for
yeah.
sure.
Some
Yes.
shitty
I'll
nuggets.
eat it.
So you say just for people who may want to.
And people who may not even know, like, who's thinking about veganism.
I guess I would say to them, when you attempt to go vegan, don't take a huge leap. Like, first of all, vegetables are vegan. Because a lot of people see it funny, they go vegan. But you eat vegan when you eat collard greens that don't got no pork in it. You eat vegan when you eat seasoned brown rice. Rice and peas, that's vegan. Cabbage, fried cabbage. I mean, if it don't got butter in it, you know what I'm saying? It's like French fries is vegan. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's French, it's the junk food. But do you know what I mean? People get the misunderstanding like it's something way out foreign from them. everything on your plate mainly is probably sort of vegan except the flesh that's on there. So all we doing is getting you plant-based protein to go with the vegetation, so do something you love. Like your first vegan thing you eat should be something that you already really like not something crazy that somebody tell you, yo, try this, it's vegan. No, not nothing you never heard of, you know what I mean? Okay, let's try vegan fried chicken. I like chicken. Okay, let me taste the vegan fried chicken. That's what you do. Also, season. Do what you do to traditional flesh food to the plant-based food. Marinate it. If you marinate something before you, why you think it's gonna taste different if it's plant-based if you ain't treating it the way you want it to act? Treat it like meat if you want it to act like meat. Season season it up. Give me some black dots. I call that pepper. Give me the whites. Give me the whites, which is granulated garlic and granulated.
I would say that at the corner store.
Black dots. Give me the whites.
Black
You know what I'm
dots on that
saying?
joint.
Stop playing with me. Give me that sizzle, which is my brags, liquid amino. When you hit the sizzle, what are y'all doing? So that's what I would tell. Look, don't go all the way out scientific. Just don't use butter. Don't use animal. There's all Earth Balance butter is in the store. Everything is available now. The only thing is some of them are jacking you, charging you $7 for a pack of cheese, which is crazy,
man.
and things like that. But that's when you get your avid grocery hunter on, and you make sure you hitting spots, and this is that, okay. If you read ingredients, you can easily remember prices. That's the way I tell people, and I don't want them to do tofu and all that because tofu comes in wet. There's no flavor. You thinking you getting tofu fish? Eat the tofu. I'm never doing this.
It's crazy because a lot of joints
can't
in
do
the
tofu.
in the frozen aisle, when you're buying it, it's tofu based, tofu fish, this, that,
Soy
or whatever,
protein.
or soy.
Yeah, soy. Tofu is actually soy.
Yeah.
But the greatest thing is that soy, the greatest form of soy is non-GMO, fermented soy, sprouted soy, which is the best, soy to use. But go ahead.
Yeah, I was just adding to that most of that stuff is saturated with salt and.
Right. I get this question about the frozen food, the processed food all the time. Here's my answer. There's a huge difference in processed flesh and processed plants. Packaged plants. There's a huge difference between processed flesh and packaged plants. We dealing with bread. We dealing with plants. When you dealing with flesh, you dealing with processed, dead flesh. How long has this been dead? We should do a game show. Go on the joint, pick the meat. Can you guess how long it's been dead? Because they shoot it up with dyes. They make it'll be brown and green and, old flesh. No, it's juicy, it's moist, it's red, it's shot up with sugar, salts, all type of stuff.
Preservatives.
So when you look at it at the store, you think it just chopped up the cow in the back. No. How long has it been dead? They had to kill it, slaughter it. They had to hang it on the thing on hook, freeze it. Then they had to get Rocky to come out and box on it and, get ready for the fight on the joint. Then they sent it to the market, package it, and put it in the store. Got to be in that store, and you got to come and pick that package. How long has it been dead? Processed food. Packaged plants can't. You know how long your spinach lasts. You know what I'm saying? Organic, it's gone in 2 days, 3 days. It's over.
Period. Yep.
This is the difference. So people, they don't really get, eat processed food. What are you doing? What is that? That's fake meat. Everything y'all eat Betty Crocker or grind potatoes. What are you talking about? Made from a powder. What do you mean? It's not even a potato. I kind of try to just be, real. Just be honest with yourself. And as long as you, as your sovereign being and who you are, if you say it's good, you're gonna make it good. That's a journey that can happen. It can happen, and
For sure.
it could be easy too.
That's great. That's great. We love all the nuggets that you're dropping.
Yeah, man, it's the best show to be on. Nuggets, bro. Y'all brought me to the right show.
One thing I will ask you before you go: where can people find you?
Okay. Well, I'm on the gram
Follow
at
up.
the Vegan Guru, DA Vegan Guru on Instagram. You can hit me at Book Vegan Guru for any catering or events or anything that nature, and just meal plans, vegan alternative meal plans. Vent with the Guru, bookveganguru@gmail.com. All right, yo, so check this out. We at City Vegan, you know what I'm saying? 1456 Flatbush Avenue, Brooklyn, between Glenwood and Farragut. Y'all come out and check out the Guru. We got breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and amazing juice bar and smoothies. Yeah, man, we looking forward to serving the community. Give thanks.
I'm excited.
This was an experience.
Indeed.
Thank you. Thank you so much
you.
for coming to
Appreciate you
our
guys.
show today.
Yes.
Thank you.
This has been amazing.
And to our
Absolutely.
listeners, thank you so much for tuning in. And we will see you on the next episode of The Nugget.
Nugget.
Thanks for watching the latest episode of The Nugget. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell for notifications to know when new episodes drop. Do you have any nuggets of wisdom to share? At The Nugget, we're all about fostering conversation. So please jump in the comments section and share your wisdom with us.
After being shot and paralyzed at the age of 13, Jeff Williams' life looked bleak. But armed with dogged determination and a desire not to be counted out, he rebuilt his body and his life. In his new book, My Feet Are Off the Ground, Jeff chronicles how he turned his tragedy by becoming a motivational speaker, real estate broker, and an apparel designer. Listen to his story on the first episode of The Nugget and buy the book at myfeetareofftheground.bigcartel.com.